Well, we have so far managed to start this year 2-0 despite starting a rookie quarterback, but in today's episode I think we have a pretty tough test taking on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. We do have a couple upgrades to get to though, like wide receiver Jalen Waddle, who's going to get +1 to ball carrier vision, catching, medium route, and spin move. Then he gets 2 to break tackle and spectacular catch, and 3 to short route running. Then we also have rookie defensive back Anton Lane. He's going to get a couple points here, +3 to man coverage and 1 to play rec. Lamar Jackson comes into this game as a 97 overall. At running back, they have a 76 overall in Adonis Rhodes, backed up by an 80 overall J.K. Dobbins. Over at wide receivers, an 86 Zay Flowers, an 81 in Rashad Bateman, and a 76 in Jalen Polk. At tight ends, a 97 overall Mark Andrews. Left tackle is a 90, left guard is going to be a 75, center is an 87, right guard is a 73, and right tackle is a 70. Now over on defense, they start with an 83 overall left end. At right end's a 77, defensive tackle's a 76, outside linebacker's a 77, middle linebacker is a 97 overall Roquan Smith, and an 83 in Patrick Queen. Right outside linebacker is a 77, corner is going to be a 94 in Marlon Humphrey, and an 80 overall in Rocky Sin. At free safety, a 69 overall, because Marcus Williams is apparently injured this game, and strong safety will be an 87 in Kyle Hamilton. Getting ready for this game, there is a forecast for some heavy rain. It looks like it's going to be raining for the entire game this week, and probably won't take long for the conditions to get pretty sloppy. What's our plan on offense? We're going to say run the ball. That's kind of our plan the entire season, but we need to beat the Ravens and rack up 150 rushing yards. The Jets offense will get to take the field first today, led by rookie quarterback Jared McDonald, who had a terrific debut with 4 touchdowns, only threw 1 touchdown and 1 interception in the last game. But ultimately, we picked up the win against Atlanta, which is obviously the main stat there. Now a 1st and 10 from our own 28. We're going to start with a pass, and there is distinctly a lack of rain for this game, but a first down to Jalen Waddle, and he's injured on the play. Well, Garrett Wilson will now need to step up, and also we have Brendan Rice back today. This is the first game this season he's playing. Now a handoff to Breece Hall up the middle for the first down into Ravens territory. Finally brought down to the 40-yard line for a 20-yard run. The next play would just be a 1-yard run from Breece Hall, so now it's a 2nd and 9. Back in shotgun from the 39. He'll drop back to pass. Staying in the pocket, now throws this one to the outside, caught by Blake Corum. That sets up a 3rd and 5 for the Jets offense. McDonald comes out in shotgun, looking to convert on this play. He'll take the snap as a draw play up the middle, and Corum will break that tackle and get the first down, keeping this drive alive with a 7-yard run. Out of all the things there, I was definitely not expecting a draw play. 1st and 10 from the 28. Now Breece Hall's back in the game, but McDonald will look to pass, going over the middle, and he overthrows a pretty wide open Brock Bowers. That brings up a 2nd and 10. He lines back up under center. Breece Hall is the running back, and we go to Hall. Right up the middle, he'll break 1 tackle, and then get met and brought down for a 5-yard run. That sets up another 3rd and 5 for the Jets offense. He's back in shotgun. Blake Corum is the running back. This time it will be a pass play. He's going to throw this one towards the outside. That'll be caught by Brendan Rice for the first down, out of bounds at the 17. His first official reception on the season. Now McDonald back in shotgun. Corum is the running back. He'll drop back to the pass. They're bringing a blitz. He's under pressure. Sacked, fumbles the ball, and luckily can the Jets dive on top of it? Finally we do. I really thought they might recover that, but now a 2nd and 21. Well, the drive was going good up until that point. Now on 2nd down, he comes back in shotgun. Corum is the running back. They're bringing another blitz. He's hit as he's throwing. He finds Bowers for a short gain. That sets up a 3rd and 19. He's back in shotgun. He'll drop back to the pass again. McDonald going to throw this one towards the outside, caught by Bowers, who cuts up field, and that will make it a 4th and 1. We will have a decision to make. And that decision is that we are going for it. He comes out in a shotgun set. From the 8-yard line, Blake Corum is still the running back. He'll take the snap and look to pass, a quick throw to the outside, caught by Bowers, and we convert on the 4th down to set up a 1st and goal from the 5. Now McDonald lining up under center. Breece Hall is the running back. We give it to Hall, who goes right up the middle, and he will fight his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets, and Patrick Queen is apparently injured on the play, but we should go up 7-0. Jumping now into the Ravens' first drive, it's a 3rd and 14 from his own 38-yard line. Lamar Jackson is all alone in the backfield. He will take the snap and look to pass. He's going to fire this one downfield. That one will be knocked away, and they will end up punting it right back to the Jets. That was deflected by Bryce Hall. However, on the Jets drive, it's now a 3rd and 16 thanks to a couple penalties on this possession. From our own 22-yard line, out of a 5-wide set, McDonald will drop back. He's going to step up. Will he take off? He's running along the line of scrimmage and finally just throws it away, and we will punt it right back to Baltimore. This time, Lamar Jackson has gotten them into Jets territory. It's a 3rd and 2 at our 44. He'll take the snap out of shotgun. A quick throw that's going to be caught by Mark Andrews for the quick and easy first down. Now, just a couple plays later, it's a 3rd and 7. We are now in the second quarter. From the Jets 34, Lamar will drop back to pass. A quick throw towards the outside, but he overthrows Zay Flowers. And I was incorrect. That was not Zay Flowers, that was Rashad Bateman. But now, arguably, at least in my opinion, the best kicker in NFL history, Justin Tucker, will come out and make it 7-3. On the next drive, Jared McDonald has driven the Jets all the way down to their 25, now running a play fake to Blake Corum here on first down, and he's going to look to take off, and he will have about a 10-yard gain before he got popped. They do, however, still give him the first down. Now he lines up under center. From the 15, he'll drop back to pass. A quick throw to the outside, caught by Breece Hall, who cuts upfield and will be met and brought down for a loss of 3. I'm just going to assume that is not how we drew that play up. Now a 2nd and 13. From the 17, McDonald will drop back to pass. A quick throw towards the sideline, caught by Garrett Wilson. That makes it a 3rd and 7. Unfortunately, I have still not seen Jalen Waddle take the field again. From the 12-yard line, he will drop back to pass. A quick throw towards the sideline. That'll be caught, and that's Garrett Wilson into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Will make it 14-3. The Ravens now looking to respond. Face a 3rd and 15 right before the 2-minute warning. He's going downfield. He's got his man. That's caught by Andrews to set up a 4th and 2. It does take us to the 2-minute warning, but now they will have a decision to make. And the Ravens will not be as aggressive as we were. They settle for the field goal to make it 14-6. As you probably saw in that field goal, Will McDonald would be injured, but now our offense takes the field with under 2 minutes to go, and on the first play, he's finding Brock Bowers down the sideline to about the 50-yard line, and now our starting left tackle, Bernard Raymond, is injured. All right, maybe we can stop having so many injuries today. 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. Out of shotgun, McDonald will drop back to pass, and he's going to look to run here. He takes off to the left side, and he's got the first down and a lot more inside the 30 before he is finally brought down to the 28-yard line. We still have all 3 timeouts. Now 1:20 to play here in the half. He's back in shotgun. McDonald will look to pass again. He's going to throw this one towards the sideline. That's going to be caught by Rice for just a couple yards. But he would get out of bounds, so it does stop the clock. Now a 2nd and 8 from the 26. He'll drop back. A quick throw over the middle, caught by Bowers for the first down, brought down inside the 10, down to the 8-yard line. We would then burn our first timeout with 1:05 to go. He now lines up under center. Breece Hall is the running back, but McDonald will drop back to pass. A quick throw to the outside, caught by an open Garrett Wilson, and he is into the end zone for the 2nd time today. We are 4 seconds away from halftime. A 62 or a 63-yard field goal from Justin Tucker is good. That makes it 21-9. I did not think they were going to attempt that, but we head to the second half. The Ravens would get the ball to start the second half, but now it's a 3rd and 9 from their own 28. Lamar Jackson back in shotgun. He'll take the snap and looks to pass, trying to keep the drive alive. And that's going to fall incomplete. I believe we got to him as he was throwing. And on the Jets drive, we are facing a 3rd and 7 at the Ravens 43. McDonald comes back in shotgun. Breece Hall is the running back, but he will look to pass. He's firing this one deep over the middle and overthrows his man. That'll result in a 4th and 7, and we should punt it away. However, our punter was able to down them at the 1-yard line in simulation, so let's go ahead and jump in and watch that. Let's see if the defense can come up big here. A 1st and 10 from an I formation. They give it to the running back right at the middle, and he'll get a couple yards. They actually give him a gain of 4 there. A 2nd and 6. Another I formation on 2nd down. He lines up under center. They give it to the fullback right at the middle, and they will get the first and get themselves out of danger with an 11-yard run. But just a couple plays after that, it's now a 3rd and 10 from their own 16. He'll drop back to the pass, trying to keep the drive alive, rolling to the outside, and he gets hammered on the play by Quinnen Williams. The Jets face a possible 3-and-out here, a 3rd and 9 from their own 34. He'll drop back to pass. McDonald throwing on the run towards the sideline, and that goes out of bounds. We will punt it right back to Baltimore again. We jump ahead on the Ravens' next drive. We're now in the 4th quarter. It's a 3rd and 15 from their own 32. Lamar out of shotgun will drop back to pass. Rolling to the outside, trying to buy some time. He's under pressure and getting sacked on the play by Boogie Basham to set up a 4th and 22. It has really just been a ton of defense here in the second half. Now a 3rd and 11 from our own 44. McDonald will drop back to pass. Looking to go downfield. He lobs it on the run, and he may have a man, but it's tipped away. And now it's another 4th down. With about 7 minutes to play in the game, they face a 3rd and 5 at the 50. Lamar back in shotgun. He'll take the snap and drop back to pass. He's going to fire this one deep downfield. That one will be knocked away from his receiver. I believe that was Rasul Douglas in coverage. But down by 2 scores, facing a 4th and 5, they are going to go for it. With a fullback and a running back in the backfield, Lamar will drop back to pass, rolling to the outside. He's under pressure. Will he take off? Yes, he will, but he won't have the first down thanks to Sauce Gardner and Will McDonald. Now Jared McDonald has been able to drive the Jets offense downfield a bit. It's a 1st and 10 from the 12. He'll take the snap, and he throws on the run. That'll be caught by Corum for about a 6-yard play. 2nd and 4. Now back in shotgun again. Blake Corum is still the running back. He'll take the snap and looks to pass, rolling to the outside, and McDonald may take off himself, and he will dive down to about the 1-yard line. A 1st and goal. Now we come out in a goal line set from inside the 1. Breece Hall is lined up at running back. I imagine that's where this ball is going. It's a play fake. He quickly throws on the run, and that falls incomplete, but there is a flag down. What is this going to be? Pass interference on the defense. I don't really know if that changed the field position at all, but we hand off to Breece Hall in the next play, and he walks into the end zone. And that would be your final score today. I really thought this was going to be a tough test for our defense, but they answered that challenge beautifully. Final score is 28-9, and we improved to 3-0. Jared McDonald played a really solid game today. 20 of 27 for 195 and 2 touchdowns. Breece Hall ran for 72 yards and 2 scores. Receiving, Brock Bowers 7 for 76. Garrett Wilson 6 for 62 and 2 scores. We will have to see exactly how severe Jalen Waddle's injury is. Over on defense, Quincy Williams led the team in tackles. We got 4 sacks today, 2 from Boogie Basham, 1 from Will McDonald, and 1 from Quinnen Williams, but we got no interceptions. Now let's see how the Ravens did. Lamar Jackson, 21 of 31 for 197 yards on the ground. Adonis Rose ran for 58 yards. We held Lamar to 34 yards. Then receiving, Mark Andrews was their best one, 6 for 51, or you could say it was Zay Flowers, 6 for 65. Looking back on the main menu here, we do have 1 new injury, so let's see exactly who that is, and it will be Jalen Waddle, who has a knee cartilage tear and will miss the next 6 weeks of the season. We apparently also played that game without John Franklin Myers, but we should get him back in the next week. Not having Jalen Waddle may be massive. Well, following the next weekly training, we do have a few upgrade points here, starting with running back Breece Hall, who's going to get +1 to acceleration, ball carrier vision, carrying, and spin move. Next up is defensive end Jermaine Johnson, who's going to go up to an 80 overall and get +1 to finesse move, 2 to tackle, and a new ability. Then we have our rookie middle linebacker Damian Bryant, who goes up to a 77 overall, getting +1 to man coverage, pursuit, and 2 to zone. Our other rookie linebacker Danny Campbell also gets an upgrade point. He gets +2 to block shedding, 1 to man, 1 to tackle, and 1 to zone. And our final upgrade point goes to quarterback Jared McDonald. We're going to upgrade his field general once again. Just want to get him a little bit more accurate. We've obviously seen some misses, but he gets +1 to awareness, throw accuracy deep, throw accuracy mid, and throwing under pressure. But our next game is against the 0-3 Carolina Panthers. This is also going to be our first home game of the season. Jared McDonald has not gotten to play a regular season game in MetLife Stadium yet. They are led by a 77 overall Bryce Young, backed up by Trey Lance apparently. At running back, a 75 overall in Miles Kerr, backed up by Miles Sanders. Over at wide receiver, a 75 in Jonathan Mingo, who is apparently slightly injured. A 76 in DJ Chark, and a 76 in Tutu Atwell. At tight end, also a 76 overall. So this offense is not very good ratings-wise. Now that I've said that, they'll probably absolutely torch our defense. Their left tackle is an 80 overall, left guard is a 76, center is an 83, right guard is a 79, and right tackle is an 80. Now over on defense, they have an 81 overall in Zadarius Smith, right end's an 87, defensive tackles a 74, outside linebacker is a 79 overall in Khalil Mack, middle linebacker is also a 79, right outside linebacker is an 88 in Brian Burns, at corner they have an 84 overall, a 79, and an 80, at free safety is an 80 overall, and at strong safety is also going to be an 80 overall. Your team has played really well in the early part of the season and is off to a hot start. How much of that is because of Jared McDonald? We're going to go ahead and praise Jared McDonald. He has played really well, especially for what rating he is. Beat the Panthers and have 300 passing yards. Well, since I don't think he's done that in his career yet, that's probably not going to happen. While Jalen Waddle is out, unless we have any more injuries, this is what our receiver depth chart will look like. Garrett Wilson as our wide receiver 1, Brendan Rice as wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3 will be Johnny Wilson, and our slot receiver is still going to be Brendan Rice. I feel like that's probably the best bet. So I believe when he is on the field in the slot receiver spot, Johnny Wilson will be on the outside spot. Apparently the rain forecast was just a week off because today we have some rain. Now on 3rd and 6 from the 29-yard line. Bryce Young will drop back. He's going to roll out to the outside trying to avoid the 3 and out. And he will not get the first down. Fumbles the ball and the Jets have recovered. Well, that was a valiant effort by Bryce Young, but I think every part of our defensive line got to lay a massive hit on him, and I believe that fumble was out by Boogie Basham. So Jared McDonald and the offense will take over now at the 35-yard line. He lines up under center. He'll take the snap. They give it to Breece Hall right up the middle, and we'll start today with a 5-yard run. That now sets up a 2nd and 5. We come out in shotgun. Blake Corum is the running back, but McDonald will look to pass. He's going to step up. He's going to take off himself. He has the first down and will dive down to the 17-yard line for a 13-yard scramble. Now he goes under center with Breece Hall as his running back. He'll take the snap. They go back to Breece Hall, who goes up the middle and will fight his way forward for a 4-yard gain this time. That now sets up a 2nd and 6. McDonald back in shotgun. Will drop back to pass. He's going to throw this one to the end zone. That is going to be caught by Brendan Rice. Touchdown Jets as Bryce has his first touchdown on the season. The Panthers now staring at a 3 now. It's a 3rd and 2. He's going to take the step. They give it to the running back to go to the outside, and he will fight just for the first down. A gain of 3, but it's all they needed. But then just a couple plays later, they have another 3rd down. This time a 3rd and 6 from their own 40. He'll drop back to pass. Roll to the outside, trying to buy some time. Under pressure, and Jermaine Johnson will bring him down, and they will punt it right back to the Jets. And on that Jets possession, they have driven all the way down to the Panthers' 32-yard line where it is a 3rd and 7. McDonald will drop back to pass, throwing towards the sideline. That's going to be caught for the first down by Brendan Rice. Now a shotgun formation with Blake Corum in at running back here. From the 24-yard line, McDonald will drop back to pass again. He's going to throw this one to the outside. That'll be caught, I believe, by Rice again. That's a 4-yard gain, and Derek Brown is injured. Brown, obviously one of their higher-rated defensive players. Now a 2nd and 6 from the 20-yard line. He'll take the snap and looks to pass again. Another throw to the sideline. That one's caught by Garrett Wilson, and it sets up a 3rd and inches. McDonald now in shotgun. Blake Corum is the running back from the 14-yard line. He'll take the snap. They give it to Corum, who goes up the middle and gets the first down, keeping this drive alive with a 3-yard carry. Now McDonald lines up under center from the 11-yard line. He'll drop back to pass. A quick throw to the outside, caught by Brendan Rice, who was met and brought down at about the 5-yard line. That sets up a 2nd and 4. He's back in shotgun again. Blake Corum is the running back, but that's going to be a false start. That moves it back to be a 2nd and 9 from about the 10-yard line. Now back in shotgun again. Breece Hall is in at running back here. He'll take the snap and look to pass. Standing in the pocket. Now he's looking to run. And Jared McDonald's going to take off, and he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown Jets as we take a 14-0 lead. Near the end of the first quarter here, they face a 3rd and 12 and a possible 3 and out. Young will drop back to pass. He's going to go deep downfield and overthrow his man. They will once again punt it away. I would then simulate the punt, and their punter absolutely drilled it down to the 7-yard line. Now a possible 3 and out on a 3rd and 4. McDonald will drop back, going over the middle. He finds Johnny Wilson for the first down all the way to the 34-yard line. Now, later on in the drive, it's another 3rd down for the Jets. McDonald comes out in shotgun from the Panthers' 38. He'll drop back to pass. He's going to be under pressure. Breakaway from that sack, but get brought down in the backfield. A 4th and 14. We would then punt it away, but now the Panthers face another 3rd down. This time a 3rd and 2 from their own 21. He'll drop back to pass. A quick throw, and he will find his man for the first down, and this drive will stay alive for now. A penalty later on in the drive sets up a 3rd and 15. Now at the 29-yard line. He comes out as the only one in the backfield. Bryce Young will take a step under quick pressure. It's a screen to the outside. That is going to be caught. He gets a couple nice blocks, but won't have the first down. 4th and 2. On the ensuing drive for the Jets, it's now a 3rd and 7 from the 48-yard line of Carolina. McDonald going downfield to a wide open Garrett Wilson, who will juke his way to the sideline and go out of bounds with 1:37 to play in the half. An incomplete pass on the next play brings up a 2nd and 10. Now at the 26-yard line, Blake Corum is the running back. McDonald will drop back to pass. A quick throw to the outside, caught by Brendan Rice, who cuts up the sideline and is brought out of bounds for a 3rd and 4. 1:28 to go in the half now. We still have all 3 timeouts should we need them. McDonald out of pistol will drop back. A quick throw downfield will be caught, and Brock Bowers holds on to it through contact. 1st and goal Jets. We've let the clock run down a bit now. Under a minute to go here in the half. From the 5-yard line, McDonald lines up under center. He will drop back to pass here. And he's going to take off right at the middle. And for the 2nd time today, he will get in for a rushing touchdown as we go up 21-0. That would take us to halftime, and we would get the ball to start the second half. But now a 3rd and 7 at the Panthers' 47. McDonald back in shotgun, will drop back to pass again. He's firing this one over the middle to absolutely nobody. We will punt it away. Jumping out on the Panthers' next drive, they are near the 50-yard line. I don't believe they've been in Jets territory all day today. Young will drop back to pass. A quick throw downfield, and he will find DJ Chark, and they get the first down officially into Jets territory. And I tried to simulate one more play, and Danny Campbell gets a 15-yard penalty. That's definitely way more than 15 yards. That looks like a pass interference all the way down to the 10. The Panthers offense may finally be able to put some points on the board today. A 1st and 10 from the 10. It's going to be an I formation, hand off to the running back to the outside, and he will get all the way down to the 2-yard line for a 2nd and goal. He'll take the snap and look for a quick pass to the end zone, and he will overthrow his man that was intended for DJ Chark. Now a 3rd and goal with 4:14 to go here in the 3rd quarter. There's still time for them to get back in this game. Young will take the snap at a shotgun. A quick throw to the end zone that gets tipped at the line and falls incomplete. 4th and goal. And you know, if I was down by 3 touchdowns at the 2-yard line, I would probably go for it, but they settle for a field goal to make it 21-3. On the next possession for the Jets, we face a 3rd and 7. This is a possible 3-and-out. McDonald back in shotgun. Breece Hall is the running back. He will drop back to pass. He's standing in the pocket. Now McDonald's going to take off, and he will have the first down. He has killed them on the ground today from what we've seen. 4 carries, 38 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Obviously, he's not putting up the craziest numbers, but every single time we've seen him run the ball, it's been a big situation. Now a 3rd and 3, a couple plays later, out of an I formation, we give it to Breece Hall, who will break that tackle and keep going, finally brought down to the 48-yard line. Later on in the drive, it's now a 1st and 10 at the Panthers' 17. We are near the end of the 3rd quarter here. McDonald from under center will drop back to pass. They're bringing a heavy blitz, and he will find his man over the middle, and that's going to be Zach Ertz for a 6-yard gain to end the 3rd quarter. McDonald will start the final quarter in a shotgun set. He takes the snap, a quick throw downfield, caught by Brendan Rice to set up a 1st and goal at the 4. Following an incomplete pass and a quick run from Breece Hall, it's now a 3rd and goal from the 3. Out of shotgun, a quick throw downfield, and he misses Garrett Wilson. Not much of a shock, up by 18 points. In the 4th quarter, we'll just settle for the field goal, and Jake Elliott will make it 24-3. The Panthers would obviously need a miracle in this game now. A 3rd and 9 from their own 26. Young is back in shotgun. He'll take the snap, a quick throw downfield will be caught and knocked out of his receiver's hands. But obviously they have to go for it down by 3 touchdowns here. He comes back in shotgun. Obviously will look to pass. Staying in the pocket now, he's going to go deep downfield. That one will be caught by DJ Chark, who's off to the races, and he is gone. Touchdown, Carolina. And it looks like it was Rasul Douglas who just completely got torched on that play and then couldn't make the touchdown-saving tackle. The Panthers are needing to get the ball back here. A 3rd and 2 from our own 33. An I formation. We'll take the snap, hand off to Breece Hall, who goes into his own blocker and won't have the first down. Are you kidding me? Well, that'll pretty much end that. We would punt the ball away, but on the first play of the drive, Sauce Gardner gets a pick and we take over at the 9-yard line. So what little bit of momentum they had is now completely gone. A 1st and goal, unless they can get a big turnover here. McDonald will drop back to pass. He's going to roll it to the outside, and Jared McDonald's going to take off, and he is into the end zone for the 3rd time today. Touchdown, Jets. And I really just want to see what the Panthers attempt here. It's a 4th and 24 now from their own 34. Young will drop back. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to load up and go deep downfield, and he will find his man, and they somehow convert on that. But just a handful of plays later, it's now a 4th and 7. Young is back in shotgun. He will take the snap and look to pass here. Standing back in the pocket. He's finally going to let it go, and that was going to fall incomplete. And just like that, we're now 4-0 on the season. I would never have expected this start from the team. Last year, we started the year like 1-4. This year, with a rookie quarterback, we're playing a lot better. Now, Jared McDonald did not throw for 300 yards in this game, but he had a really solid day. 19 for 27, 201 yards, and 1 passing touchdown. But the big story is he ran for 46 yards and 3 touchdowns. Breece Hall runs for 126, receiving Brendan Rice 6 for 44 and a touchdown. Garrett Wilson 5 for 79. Over on defense, Quincy Williams led the team in tackles with 7. Quinnen Williams got 4 sacks today. Absolutely insane. Jermaine Johnson came away with 1. And then Sauce Gardner got the lone interception. Now, Bryce Young's stats are going to look a little bit better than they actually are. At the end of the first half, he was like 6 for 14 and like 50 yards. But he finishes 21 of 37 for 290, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. They could not run the ball really at all. And then receiving DJ Chark, 10 for 193 in a score. Don't know why he was able to completely torch our secondary. But our next game, I think, is going to be a really, really good test for us. We get to take on Caleb Williams and Nick Chubb, who are both superstar X Factors when we travel to Foxborough to take on the Patriots.